And we have the other thing. Okay, so going over a little bit about the inventory and the market report for the AV, Antelope Valley, Pan de Lancaster. The listings, active listing right now went down, like I was saying, to 1,087 from the peak in August. Is 300 listing less. It's almost 30%, and this is a lot. And like I was saying, Shanna was saying, it's not only about property sold, it's about expired listings. I'm gonna add something about expired listing. You already know I follow Tom Ferry. The biggest part of the business in real estate right now in January is expired listings. So 30% of the market for new listings are gonna be from expired listings. When I say new listing, I mean changing from listing agents. So those listings, maybe it's around 200-300 listings in 1 month expire in January. Those sellers are still looking to sell with the right agent and having the right experience. And I'm gonna share this with you coming from Tom Ferry and top producer agents with the elite group that I follow and I'm part of it. Uh, the way to talk to those sellers when you have an expired listing is to have empathy for them because they feel, believe it or not, ashamed because they haven't been able to sell the house. So that's one important thing. I strongly suggest if you haven't seen the last 2-3 videos from the podcast from Tom Ferry, you should look at them, pay attention, take some notes, and try to probably call those expired listing. Maybe Shana can help you with that, with the title, or however they can do it. I don't know if I can say that. The inform MLS. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. By the way, Shana is another friend. It's not from Taita Company. Okay. For videos purpose. Anyway, you can probably go and door knock and try to make contact with the client, with the sellers, and maybe you can get that listing because they want to sell. And they're going to probably be selling with you. And not only that, they're willing to drop the price. They just didn't want to drop the price with the other agents because this is the way sometimes sellers are. So you have an opportunity there. That is going to be for you. But token inventory, 1,087 is down. Listing price, it's just a little correction, about $5,000, $4,000. So right now, the median price is around $585,000. $485,000, which is kind of the same thing the whole year. It's been up for 499, 480, 485. So this is kind of the same thing. It's actually, if you go to the median price in July, was 475. So technically, we are higher than July, but from 1 year ago, we are down $15,000. So it's like a 3% correction year over year, which is healthy and is good. If everybody was waiting for a market crash or correction, that's the moment. And then from here, from now, it should be better. And the thing that I think is very interesting, even though the inventory is going down, so you have less property for sale, the absorption rate, I don't know if you know, this is supposedly how long it's gonna take the inventory to be out. If there is no more listings to come to the market, it will take around 4 months to be out of the inventory, which is kind of healthy. Usually you wanna see this around 3 to 5 months. But the most important thing is this that I like, days on the market. Do you know what days on the market is? You know, Erica? This is how long it's gonna take an average when you put a property for sale to be sold. If you have the right price and everything else. So right now in the AV, it's taking an average of 73 days to sell a house with the right price in a good condition. Obviously, you're gonna have listing for 180 days that haven't been sold. Maybe they are too pricey, maybe the property is in no good condition. And maybe you have other listings like we did in LA a month ago that was sold in 30 days, depending on the price, depending how aggressive you guys are. Do you guys understand this a little bit? Okay, and the point I'm sharing the numbers with you is not only because at the beginning of the year, the best way to talk to clients, sellers, when you have a expired listing, you can go and door knock. Hey, you know you have one for sale from 180 days. Wow, I'm so sorry. I'm very sure you probably feel sad that you didn't sell it. But let me tell you, the average time to sell a house in the AV is around 74 days. So that means if your house wasn't sold in 74 days, I could get it done for you. But this is what I do. We just need to do this and that and whatever. And that's pretty much why the numbers are for. But 74 days, you see, is the highest in the whole year. So it's taking pretty much forever to sell a house here, even though 74 days is nothing. If you compare with Florida, Florida is around 120 days to sell a house with the right price. So here it's not that bad, even though we shouldn't be doing comparisons with other states. Some people say comparison. Is that how you say it? You come. pair is this. Yes. Yeah, you can do all that. So anyway, this is pretty much the market and how it's going. Regarding rates, I didn't bring the chart for rate because the rate right now, they don't show they are going lower. They are kind of going, adjusting a little bit higher, and probably that's seasonal, and we expected to go and see lower rate, but they just cut the rate, the Fed, in December. Usually after they cut the rate, it takes weeks to see the effect on the market, so you don't see it yet. Hopefully it's going to happen, but if it doesn't happen, then we're going to have another market in February similar to this. So the inventory probably keep going lower because of season, winter, people tired of not selling the house, expiring listing, and then take a little longer to sell houses. But this is how the market is. I think the market is great because less inventory is better for prices. If we will be around 13, 1400 listing the way it was in August, I don't think the price is gonna stay around 487. I think it will be probably lower. So that's the reason why I believe the prices staying the way they are. And now, talking about the keep it simple. This is the thing about 2026 right now. Hey Mariano, good to see you, brother. Welcome over, man. Everybody know Mariano, right? And you already meet Erika before, I think, Mariano? Okay, very good. So now talking about keeping it simple for 2026, the theme for 2026 for me is level up. I'm just gonna do better and more than last year, 2025. Just in case you don't know the numbers, as an office combined, clear to close, and BJ property, we close over 70 plus escrows. We did almost 25, almost $29 million. Wow. All combined, clear to close, sell or buy real estate, and BJ properties, which is very good. So thank you. What's better than the year before and better than the other years? So I want to keep it simple. What I'm going to do? Simple. I'm just going to do open houses. I'm going to do at least one open house every other week when I don't have the kids. So it's going to be at least 26 open houses this year. I'm going to be doing videos like I've been doing forever. Do you know the story about my video? The 1 minute video about my neighbor showing the house for sale in Middle Crest. You want to be my neighbor? Well, that video was a combined commission of a $30,000 commission. One video that was for free. Okay, the lady with that is the avocado lady. That video for the avocado was after we got the listing with Lydia and we put her in escrow for a brand new construction. We did concurrent closing transaction, the listing in LA, closing transaction concurrently 30 days in a brand new home in Pacific Communities. It was actually more than $30,000 commission combined. Huh? The Highland one. Only the commission on the Pacific Community was 4%. So it was $24,000 plus the 3% on the sale, that was $12,000. So that was over $40,000. That video of 1 minute for free. And after we went to see her house for the avocados, that video from the avocados, I didn't get any sale, but that video has 50,000 views. A 25-second video just saying she used to hit the avocado tree to get more avocados. I think that is incredible. So what I'm going to be doing, more videos. Thank you, Shanna, for all your comments on the videos. I really appreciate it. Are you happy that you don't have to correct the grammar or anything? Everything is great, perfect for like 6 months, right? No? Thanks to Chelsea and copy and paste. I use ChatGPT now, so there is no way of having a mistake. Am I? Later. Okay, I'm sorry, Shanna. You're busy there. Yes. Second. 679, the lowest price. I just talked to the rep right now. They were calling me to tell me, hey, what happened? You didn't make any other buyers. Starting 679, they have $25,000 incentive for buyers to closing costs or buy down. And they're ready to move in. You don't have to wait. And the one in Joshua Ranch, they have $30,000 for closing costs. 687. On Joshua Ranch, have the one videos. Yes. $30,000 incentive. On YouTube, it's like, yeah. I'm going to subscribe right now. On my YouTube channel? I thought you already did before. Okay. So anyway, talking about videos, open houses, social media, and of course CRM. You were saying you had 25. Oh, open house, simple, no big deal. I do the flyer. You can get the flyer with Arlene always. She can print it out for you. I post this flyer on social media, inviting everybody. I made the video, inviting the people to the open house. When I am in the open house, I just don't sit and wait for people. I do a video about the house, I tour the house, or I do a video about anything that I might like about the house or the neighborhood, and that's it. And by the way, do you want to hear my story about the open house last year, 2025? That was $1 million house in Ana Verde Hills. That was an open house. I was there with the listing agent, no, the listing agent, not even the listing agent. Rose, a buyer's agent, as an agent from Century 21 in Riverside, I don't remember where, she can host an open house in her listing by the lake in Pandel. And we did the open house, and the client walked in that day, meet him. After the open house, we went to the client house to get the paperwork. We got him approved, and we closed. Didn't close in 30 days. That was a 60-day probably plus escrow. The agents, both the listing agent and Rose, my friend, buyer agent, she was upset because we didn't close in 30 days. But doesn't matter at this moment. The buyers gave us a 5-star review, and we closed, and they're happy. And that was thanks to an open house. Yes.
And that's why lenders should always be present at every open house.
Yes, that would be great. Yeah. So we're gonna do 26 open house this year. I'm gonna do the videos. I'm gonna do the CRM, talking about CRM. Half of my closing, Ramiro, just to let you know, are coming from my CRM. Because I do call them, I do send them calendars. By the way, we have calendars you want to use it for your clients. And I just try to stay in touch. Yeah, I have the other ones. Irene has over there. If you need calendars, you can use it for free. Just put your calendar in your car and you send it to your clients. And what else? I do watch the video from Tom Ferry because I don't know everything. I don't know anything. I just follow whatever they're doing. It is working for them. I try. It work for me. I keep doing it. It doesn't work. I don't do it anymore and move on. That's it. And I think that's it. Let me see. I have the business plan. The business plan is simple. I think you want to have a copy.
We don't have a no. You couldn't download it because you had to register.
Okay, just to let you know, don't worry about it. They're not gonna be calling you all the time. I've been doing the business plan with the website for free for probably 8 years since I had the office, and work out for me perfectly fine. I think it's just.
No, he has to do it. Yeah.
Quick
So when you have a
question
chance.
on agriculture loans.
Yeah.
Can you do 0% to up to what amount?
That's a great question. In LA County, I think it's like $800,000. I remember. Kerr County is like a 5 something. I don't remember.
The one in Little Rock that I'm gonna be doing.
It's LA County. It should be fine, yes. But the thing is, with USDA 100% financing, it's very picky. There is income limit. I think if you make more than $150,000, you don't qualify anymore.
And you could go on their website right now and.
Oh yeah. You can put the address. Or you go USDA.gov or USDA.org. You put the address of the property, and you're gonna see the property qualify for the financing. But then the buyer has to have clean credit. They can have collections. Usually with the system for USDA, if they have collection, it doesn't go through. And they have ratios lower than FHA. They're usually 43, 45. With FHA, you can go 46, 56 in the income limit. So it's not like the best thing. All right. And so I do it. I'm not going to do it with you. I'm just going to show you because you should do your own plan of you. Whoever does the plan, I remember Norma did it last year. I will share my plan with you. You can look at it. Even though it's not private, it's public. I think I have it posted on my office. If you want to look at it, you can do it. I think here you go resources. And maybe agents too. Let me see. Because on my computer, I go directly over there. It already is business plan. Those are the videos that you can see for free or material that you wanna have scripts, Erica, how to talk to an Aspire seller listing that you might get. You should get the script from here. Huh? For to download, oh, everything here is for free. Yeah. Here, business plan. Business plan, check it out. I think you can download it here if you wanna write it down. Here, if I want to do it here, filling out myself, but I'm very sure you can get. Well, here you have to fill out because here I'm not logged in. But when I'm logged in, it's automatic. But you don't have to pay anything to log in. You should have an account, and that's it. Maybe they're gonna call you one time, Ramiro. You wanna buy coaching for $1,000 a month, and you figure it out. You wanna do it or not? But I do everything for Tom Ferry pretty much for free. Well, that's it. I don't know if you guys want to share anything about the listings. Mariano, what's going on? Anything happening right now? Do you want to share anything with us?
Well, I just got my listing on Russell
Uh-huh. The mobile home, right?
How much?
for right now I have 89,000 which is the price. So it's
How much is it?
600.
Two bedroom, three bedroom?
Two bedrooms. So
There you go.
the pad and I have a appointment to Woodstock.
Oh, very good.
That's what I have.
Okay. But the rates, just talking about the rate, we just did an estimate talking about refi. But this is a refi. We're gonna use the 1099 for the clients, no taxes because he does a lot of write-off, no conventional financing. This is a program for 1099. You have a client with 1099, he gets paid very well. We're gonna do a refi for him. He has a 9% rate right now. We're gonna drop it to 6.625. I think it was 6.625, 6.875. So it's gonna save some money. By the way, this is your client, Lucia, Jeff Bryce. He today he replied to the mail. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, we're gonna do that one. And the other one, the Porsche, we just got the offer accepted today, an FHA loan, no conventional loan, 10% down. We are able to go down to 5.625, buying down 2 points because she wanna lower the rate. So the rates are kind of similar, even though they are not moving between 5.6 to 6.5, depending on the FICO score for traditional financing or anything special. So rates is good.
How about on a mobile home? How about
Oh,
the
my home 9-10%.
9, 10?
Depending on the FICO and the year of the mobile home. Anything else, Lucia, you want to share? You have an open house this weekend, $700,000, $700,000 in Little Rock, huh? 755.
It's a 3 unit. It's the ADU and it's a brand new house, 2025. The main house has a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, a little bit over 1,600 square feet, and the ADU is like 500. And it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath with its own garage, which is nice.
How big is the lot?
1.15 acres, so it's over 1 acre. And it's a brand new, everything, porch, countertops, everything is brand new.
Very good. What about you, Erica? You have a buyer, huh?
I have an open house.
Oh, you have an open house. Where?
I have 2 houses. Lancaster.
How much?
It's $499. It's 4 bedrooms with that. It's on Facebook.
Okay, if you want flyers with the estimated for the payment, just give the address to Arlene.
Yeah, but I was just thinking maybe put that square feet. I was supposed to put that, huh?
You can, the system, if we do it with our system, automatically bring us over. You don't have to do anything. Yes. So you just,
And I have another one too. Next weekend, another property.
oh, you already have a plan?
Yes.
All right, good job. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna be on West Pandel, Brisa Core, I think it is, $678,000 this Saturday, 12 to 2.
The other one's $599. So if you can help me with that, I'll appreciate it. Hopefully we can get a client.
Yeah, yeah,
Working on it.
yeah. We have a client right now. We're gonna get
Already
approved.
have one, yes.
So I'm surprised. You say you find a 3 bedroom home in Pandel for 200?
No, not even 200, 300, 300.
On the 300, how much?
But it's, I have to look for it.
299, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that's a good deal. Did you
It's
buy it?
not-
You buy it, it's gonna sell the mobile home. Her client is gonna sell the mobile home in Silmar, $300,000, $200,000. I think she say. No, she say she's gonna sell the mobile home for $300,000, and she's gonna buy a Pandel house for 200. She's gonna keep 100 because she wanna have the payment around $1,500 a month. So this is Erica's client from today. Yeah, so get this buyer. What about you, Norma? You wanna share anything?
I have a mobile home, still listed. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom in Palmdale, 47th Street East, around there. It is a senior community, so 55 and older. The place is really meticulously kept. It was a single guy that lived there, so he was before he moved out, he painted the whole thing. The pictures don't do it justice. It's pretty good. We have gotten a lot of calls for it, so but since the holidays, people weren't moving as fast.
That's the
So
senior community.
It is a
right?
senior community.
55
Yeah.
plus or-
$600 for the rental.
700,
700.
yeah.
Include what?
I think it includes some utilities, but not all of them.
Trash man? No?
I think it was trash and I can't remember whether it was trash and water or what exactly. It was like 2 items, but the others it did not. but it's pretty good because it's
How much
very-
again?
It is for 65,000.
Oh.
It's walking distance.
I thought what you told me is old, right?
Yeah,
That doesn't qualify for financing?
it doesn't qualify for finance.
Okay.
It's a little bit of an older.
Yeah.
I think it's like
It's a
1960.
cash.
Cash.
So it is a cash purchase, but for an older person, it's like right within walking distance to the shopping center and everything. You get your exercise in, pick up your groceries, come back. It's perfect for that.
Yeah, so 55 is the older person, I'm gonna go to that.
You're a senior. You're gonna be a senior. How long to be a senior, Shana?
7 years.
7 years. I'm gonna be a senior next year. Can you believe it? Oh wow, yeah, next year. Well, I find out because I get this question asked a lot. Whenever I'm going to play golf, they ask, you want a senior discount? Are you a senior? I said, if you give it to me, I'll take it, but I'm not there yet. I'm waiting for them to give it to me. So 2 years from now.
I found it, it's $2.99,
Two-
red phone bath,
That's amazing.
the Lancaster, that's the one I sent her.
Lancaster. Okay, what did she say? Because she says one panda. She's okay. Very good. All right, then you have a buyer. $200,000 down.
But I told her, I mean, it's the process, right? Because she first has to sell and then she has to buy.
Yeah, just to let you know, I explained to her they have two ways to do it. Simple. We can do contingency concurrently, kind of the same thing we did in Los Angeles with the listing with Lydia. We are not going to close the escrow until we close the purchase. Actually, that one was the other way around. We closed the escrow, the listing, but we asked the buyer to give the seller in possession for 29 days. And that way the buyer can close the escrow for the brand new construction. But we didn't end up using the 29 days. We probably used like 5 days because the house was ready to move in. We closed the loan fast, and the seller was no problem. Yeah, but you put on the contract, on the listing agreement, on the MLS, and whenever you get an offer, you put in the counter offer. Seller, subject to seller closing concurrently and find the home of choice. That's it. And then whenever you find the home of choice and you're ready to close, we're gonna be doing the loan. When we do the loan, we always push to close right away, just to let you know. So we're gonna try to get it closed and do sellers in possession because I think it's better. Even though we did it with Mariano too, the listing, huh? The other buyers.
So
Yeah.
that's me right now, and I'm revamping my 2026 plan because I know certain things worked and certain things didn't work.
Exactly.
So I'm doubling down on the things that did work, and then reassessing the other ones that didn't work. And also, at some point, I had given myself.
Pásenle, bienvenidos.
But,
Llegaron los López. Saludos.
once everything started coming in at once, and with the kids, I realized, wait a minute, I can't handle as many as I was taking in at the same time. So then I started needing help elsewhere.
Very good.
And so then,
Adelante.
so now I know a little bit more of how I need to see this year, and so putting it on paper is if it's not on paper, it didn't happen, right?
Yeah. Well, welcome to Lopez team, huh? Raquel Oscar, saludos, preséntese. Do you guys know them? Can you guys say your name? Raquel Oscar, bienvenidos, pásenle. Y feliz año.
Listas.
Compañeros de mesa.
De veras, ¿verdad? No faltó el baile y es todo. ¿Verdad?
Well, Raquel and Oscar have been working with us for years, but they do taxes too, right? So you guys are busy, huh?
That's good.
All right. Do you have anything you want to share with us? Anything big happening on taxes? A lot of things?
I heard good things. I heard good things are happening.
I tried learning again real estate.
There you go. Real estate, you're going to do more real estate? Very good. Muy bien. Anyway, Shana, you want to share something with us?
Sure.
There you go.
Okay, should I stand up or sit down?
Whatever you want, you're the boss.
Okay, well, just
Stand over
really,
here where Carlos is.
yes,
so they can
so we
see
can see your beautiful face.
Oh, where
Yeah,
at?
there you go.
Oh, just really quick, I was going to pass these out, but in 2026, there's a lot of new updates and changes of our Senate bills, Assembly bills, and just one example, effective January 1st, is the Bill 455, third hand smoke disclosure. So all home sellers must now disclose any known residue or history of smoking or vaping inside the home. This applies to both tobacco and electronic products. So that's just one example of the many new updates, which I'll pass around for you all.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Shanna. If you need anything with title,
Are
you know,
there-
Shanna
are
can help
there
you out.
new forms for cars that you would need to use?
Well, I don't work for cars, so you would have to look on the disclosures. Yeah, on your listing, when you list a property, you have to just disclose.
Oh, third hand
Anybody
smoke.
was smoking
If you-
weed or vaping.
That's just one example. There's so many, new updates.
All right. Thank
But
you.
yeah, and for all your listings, I know you have your preferred choice, but if you would like to order the preliminary report, I would be happy to open it when you list the property, so you could be ahead of the game and have it prepared and completed prior to opening escrow, because if there are any child support liens or any judgments, you'll get that handled and taken care of right away.
Sean, I know you and I were talking about farming. What can you do for us in farming? How far can you go help us with farming so that we can hear what you can do for us?
Oh, yes, well, as many of you know who have ordered farming,
Yeah, I don't. Thank you.
yeah, so when you have, there's many, I would prefer to sit down one-on-one with you so we could go over your specific farm and what you're looking to do and how many people you want to touch, your audience, and, but definitely recommend when you sell a property immediately to go over that neighborhood and introduce yourself to everyone to let them know that you sold that property or you have a listing in that community. Just continue to remind everyone.
The reason why I'm
who you are.
asking you, I have a buyer for a mobile home in certain parks here in Palmdale.
Okay.
And how can you help me farm that area?
Oh,
There's
okay.
not, like you say, there's only 2 available mobile homes in that whole park, 300 homes of it, spaces. Only 2 available homes. How
Yeah.
can we
Well,
farm that area? The
You
buyer
give
wants to
me-
move into that.
You
mobile
could give
home
me
park.
the address and you could also go in there. I don't know if you're allowed to door knock. That's what so many agents do. Go and introduce yourself and let them know if they're, or ask if they're interested in selling and that you have a buyer that's ready to move in today.
Because I know in mobile homes, there's not a lot of information.
Well,
Title.
yeah, title
Title,
insurance, we do not insure mobile homes in a
Correct.
park, only if it's on permanent foundation. So, but we can provide, I don't wanna take up too much of the meeting, but we could discuss that afterwards if you would like.
Yeah. No, well, I do have a question for you because we have an escrow open. By the way, we tried to do the order with you, and Corinthian doesn't do brand new construction or something like that.
No construction.
That's not true.
No, what happened, Arlene? What did they say? I don't remember. Anyway, we can talk about it later. But the question for you is,
Yeah.
question for you
yeah,
is,
we don't-
you do new construction. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I don't know
Even
what-
though the property already started the construction, it's investor that are going halfway and they didn't insure it at the beginning. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not following. I would like to look at the
Okay.
property.
Okay. The question for you is the same scenario. The builder, he bought the land in an auction for the city,
Mhm.
but when he bought it, he didn't use title.
Oh.
Okay. So what's the
uninsured.
process or the right standard step to do whenever you're buying a land
Well,
through court? You call you, hey, I want to title insure my land, or you have to wait 5 years after the auction sale because of the land
every
rules?
property is individually, every county, it's different, so definitely call me or your title company to look at the history of the APN first, and then we could go from there. I'm not gonna just give
Okay.
a set.
All right. But you don't know right now. Okay, we can go after down details. Well, just to share with you guys, it doesn't have to do anything with Shanna on the title. The owner of this property, like I was saying, she bought the land on the auction sale.
With no insurance.
No insurance. She just bought it cash. It was cheap. It was like a $2,500, $55,000 in Tehachapi, 2 acres. She started to build her own home. She's going halfway through. She already $200,000 in. And of course, she's run out of money. And now she want to get finance. And now we want to help her out. But she had like 5 tax liens on the property. And she have a foreclosure lien on the property. And she said she didn't know much about it, but she bought it on the auction with the city. So now we need to see how we can clean that up. But she's already halfway of the house. So we just to let you know, watch out if you know anybody who wants to buy auctions, especially land. I know for a fact that land, just in case you don't know, when somebody buy it through auction with the city, the old seller, they have either 3 year or 5 year. Maybe Chelsea knows better. I'm gonna ask her later. The old seller have a time frame to be able to get current with the property taxes and claim her property back. Because a lot of time when you don't pay property taxes after 5 years, the land or houses, the city takes the property over, and then they do the foreclosure, or they sell it, or whatever auction. But if the seller come back or the previous owner come back and say, hey, you know what, now I have the money, now I can pay it, and they do, they can get the property back, even if you already bought it and you pay for it. Just in case you don't know, now you know.
There was a notice in
Huh?
our email from the Department of Real Estate regarding vacant lots.
They-
So there's a lot of fraud.
fraud.
going on.
And now the market value is
Just
like
got a
450.
notice.
Uh-huh.
Right? Are they gonna pay you the rest in between?
No, the previous owner get it for the money. The previous owner get it for whatever money. The previous owner, it was free and clear. Usually the lands, they just take it
Oh, just
back.
online, just online.
Just on land, but houses, there is another rule regulation. I don't remember exactly which one. Ah, pues no me digas muy bien, sí, está bien, ya me acordé. Ella fue la que dijo que no. Okay, my bad. Okay, so anything else, Aline, you want to add? No, you good? All right. Well,
Sean included in here that now you need refrigerators and, well, refrigerators and stoves, something else in your rentals. Otherwise, you can be considered somebody that is not providing habitable living, and the renter can withhold rent or go by their own.
wow.
So. and
Read
it's
this,
included in
yes.
here.
Okay, we're gonna read that. Heather, do you want to add something, Heather? Do you want anything to share?
About what?
Anything? I don't know.
Life.
Business, real estate.
Nah, man.
You're good.
Not really.
All right, guys. That's it for today. We wrap it up in 40 minutes, huh? Bye, guys.